Guys, it's Tanisha here from Chai Stroke. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are doing the first impressions and unboxing of a super amazing gift that was sent to me by Nepal Tea. It is their sampler kit. So without further ado, let's dig in. First of all, there's this really sweet card which has a tea plant on it, and it has a discount code which is Tanisha 2021. I will mention that in the description section below. There is also this really beautiful information card for Tea Journey, which is one of their magazines. I love the photos of the Himalayas. When I think of Nepal, this is the image that comes to my mind. And just going along the lines, they also have this really informative pamphlet from Nepal Tea, which mentions all of their teas and the fact that their teas have been listed on Forbes. They've been mentioned by the New York Times and Amazon.com. I am sure there are going to be some amazing teas, but what really catches me is the fact that they have a lot of work that they do in the community. So women empowerment, funding scholarships for students, and facilitating housing for farmers. So really cool stuff. Love that. And last but not least, ta-da! Here is the actual tea sampler set, guys. How gorgeous is this? I would actually take this out with me. This is so pretty. The color is so vibrant, the design is so lovely. And over here, it's called Dhaka, which is actually a Nepalese art form, and they embroider this on fabrics. And this can only be handmade. So a lot of craftsmanship over here. Another cool thing is that these bags have actually been made by people who have disabilities. So it's a way for Nepal Tea to empower communities who may or may not get these opportunities to show off their craftsmanship and their talent. So definitely bonus points for that. Alright guys, so these are the 11 beautiful teas that come with the Nepal Tea sampler set. I love the fact that they are all in these tiny pouches, which means that we can actually taste a little bit of all of them and see what we want to get our hands on. Their packaging is really gorgeous, and they've actually been divided in green teas, white teas, black teas, one oolong, and blends. I will have more information about them below. Anyways, for now, I would like to cup 2 black teas because of course chai. So I have decided to go with the Kanchanjangha Noir, which is a black tea, and it has my favorite animal on it. Yes, an elephant. I will be pairing that up with the Nepali Breakfast tea. I will be brewing about 2 grams of each tea in boiling water. So without further ado, let's get set up. So our teas have been steeping for 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and test them out. To begin with, this is the Kanchanjangha Noir. The tea leaves have totally opened, and the aroma of the tea leaves is very faint. I don't know if you're able to see. The aroma of the actual tea is also really, really gentle. This tea has a really brilliant taste to it. It's like a very musty black tea typical taste, and I can just feel that bitterness, but it's very slight. And upon reading, I learned that Nepal teas do have very slight and subtle flavors, so that's very true of this tea. It's very enjoyable. It's a delicate black tea. I think this is a kind of tea that I would just have on its own without adding milk to it. There is astringency, don't get me wrong, but it's well balanced. You can taste it all through your mouth and into your throat. There's nothing that hits you right away, and so it's a very smooth black tea. I like it, I really do. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check out our Nepali breakfast tea. The tea leaves have opened up and they're a little bit greener in color. Not so surprisingly, there is definitely a lot more aroma with the Nepali breakfast. I can really smell the sweet spices, which is great. Let's check out the tea. That aroma that I could smell in the tea leaves is also in the actual tea. Very sweet. I can't pinpoint what the spices are, but they're there. Now let's go ahead and take a sip. Wow, this tea is really delightful because it has that black tea astringency, so that like little hit that you like. However, despite that, it's not as strong. It's not like you take a sip and like, ooh, bitterness going down your throat. No, it's a very subtle astringent profile, which I love, and that's actually very nicely balanced with the sweet spices that this tea has. That interplay of the sweetness and the bitterness are just doing it for me. So I would say I really, really love this. And there we have it, folks, the first impression of Nepali's tea. I love the fact that this company has a huge focus on sustainability and community development / empowerment. Says a great deal about the organization. I also really enjoyed getting this bag. Thank you, Nepal Tea, for giving me this opportunity, because my journey into Nepal tea has only just begun. But for the rest of you, I'd like to know if you've ever tried tea from Nepal, and if so, what was your experience like? You can let me know in the comment sections below. And if you found value in this video, do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, because we'll be bringing you a lot more content every week. Until next time, it's a bye with a chai.